Well, I had been a fan of TED for a while. I looked back at when I started watching them, and I think the first TED Talks came out in 2006. And during that time, I was working with the culture pilots and the people at Caroline Collective on a few different fundraisers and tech-related events. And got a call from Javier one day, and he invited me and the other people from Caroline Collective to come to a leadership meeting. And we didn't know what was going on. Everybody's really excited and everybody's really curious, and we were speculating what it was.
But I was very fortunate that my brother, who's a really smart guy, he's literally a rocket scientist, reached out to me pretty early on in the whole TED movement and said, "You would probably love this website." And so I dove in, and then I dove further in, and I kept swimming deeper, and I became obsessed with this amazing community. So I started sharing the videos with a lot of people, and once I heard that the TEDx program was happening, I was really surprised that Houston hadn't had anything like this yet. So I discussed it with my team, and we applied, and we made the first event happen with a really great community of leaders as well. And ever since then, it's been, just finding really cool people to help make it happen, and it's been a blast, yeah.
I check the TED website on a daily basis just because I'm addicted to it. So I was exploring and I saw events come up, and I saw TEDxHouston, and I got really excited. And I showed up and I met the best people I've met in Houston.
I went to the very first TEDxHouston as a participant, an audience member, and I remember going there and just sort of being blown away at how much creativity was going on in Houston. I think intellectually knew that was happening, but I didn't know it viscerally. And I think just being there has made me more aware of what's going on in Houston, and has made me more curious about what's going on in Houston. So I seek out kind of awesome now in a way that I probably didn't before.
The amazing thing about TED Talks is that I run into 14-year-olds all the time who say something, and I say, "How did you know that?" And they say, "Oh, I learned it from a TED Talk or a TEDx talk." And I find that so impressive. It's a sort of intellectual mother's milk that I didn't have growing up, and the younger generation has. So they can look up any topic that they find amazing, or have a mechanism for stumbling on topics that they would have never thought about, and they can learn something. And what they learn is from the best teacher in the world on that particular topic, because it's the most impassioned person on that slice of the world.
So with TEDxHouston, it drew a lot of people out of the woodwork, people that we had never met before who were interested in science or engineering or the arts or music, or even civic engagement. And bringing all of these people together at one event at the same time, where people could share ideas and have really incredible discussions and kind of like meet your own tribe. It just felt like you're really meeting people from your tribe that you had not met yet, or friends or family, like long lost cousins you hadn't met yet.
It always feels like I've leveled up every time that we bring together one of these events. And we like to create that sense of achievement, of enthusiasm, of accomplishment within the community as well. So everyone that goes there and hears these talks is really transformed by the experience.
Because it's the best collective effort I've seen, and it's a joy to be here every time. I get something for myself out of it each time, including a t-shirt, but more than a t-shirt,
I think that everything that is inspiring and wonderful about TED, and the things that you love to see on TED, and the things you want to learn about in TED, you would be amazed to find out that all that awesome happens locally, and that's what TEDx is all about.
There's no better way to learn a topic than to watch somebody who cares deeply about it speak in an impassioned manner for 15 to 20 minutes on that topic.